Hey guys, this is the Super Review Show here, Rebel Alliance with Luke. My good man, Andrew, he's not here right now.
Greetings.
This is Luke.
Greetings.
He is here to talk about, in a little bit, we're going to talk about some canon stuff, and we'll talk about Battlefront. That's right, and he's going to get into that very deeply.
We want to also talk about all the Han Solo set photos and how Han Solo is turning to be a little iffy on the sides.
Yeah.
But hopefully they can rebuild it.
But that's okay, because Rebel Alliance starts right here, right now, with Han Solo. The Han Solo movie has gone through a bit of drama recently, if you will.
Yes,
We've had
lots of it.
We've had the situations with a little backstory for you. Han Solo started filming recently with Phil Lord and Chris Miller, the directors of Lego
Yes.
Movie, 21, 22 Jump Street. They've done a number of great movies so far. They were already filming, and then Kathleen Kennedy said, "You're out." She fired them on the spot and said, "Get out of here," and they just left on creative differences. I guess that's what they said in the press release. Then they immediately brought in
Was it Ron Howard?
Yeah, Ron Howard, who directed. In my head, his most notable work is A Beautiful Mind from 2001 with Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
He won an Academy Award. Russell Crowe won an Oscar for that too. Ron Howard is he's a very talented filmmaker, and I feel like
he's talented.
Yes,
people are actually saying that Ron Howard should have been put in immediately, and that they should have gone with him as the first choice.
That's true.
And that going with the partnership that they went with was not the best idea.
Right.
They should have gone. If Ron Howard is able to direct it from halfway, then why didn't they just do it from the beginning and then move forward from there?
Yeah.
Instead of what they've done here.
Absolutely. No, I agree.
Because now there's going to be agitation in the set. People and the actors have now get used to a different tone,
a different
style, different directing style,
different camera angles. Because he's
it's a whole different camera angle actually.
From two directors to one, it all is just like this. When it comes down to filmmaking in any film, any genre, anything, when you have a change in directors, the Justice League just went through this. I did a video on this a little while ago regarding Joss Whedon is taking over for Justice League, and he's brought in Danny Elfman to compose. That's a complete. It's a loss for some people, but it's a gain for some people, and some people in the middle on it.
Yeah.
But this happens all the time in Hollywood, so let's not get away with that. Because let's not take it to the bank. Say this movie's gonna be horrible. The fourth bad Star Wars movie.
I want to say Episode 3 wasn't that bad. Episode 3 I enjoyed. I've enjoyed that. Episode 2 I've only seen a couple of times. I've actually only seen Episode 2 a couple of times, and that's throughout my childhood. But every time I watched that, even when I was a kid, that was cringy. That was so cringy.
Oh my God.
I could not watch that. I need to go back and rewatch it recently so I can get some fresh air on it, before I watch Han Solo. That way I have the worst movie in mind, and now I get this new movie that people are saying is going to be the worst one.
If I may, I hate sand. Let's be honest. I know. I figured you like that. Anyways, no, we're getting off track though. Han Solo, but however, like we said, Han Solo, they got rid of Phil Lord and Chris Miller, and then Ron Howard takes over behind the mantle.
I have a question though.
Yes, sir.
Who gets the directing credit? Now that it's half and half.
Oh, that's a very good question.
I think since they were fired, Ron Howard would get it immediately.
I think the person who starts the filming.
Who starts the filming?
But I think they can only give credit to one person. Like for instance, back in the day, Superman 2 was not entirely filmed by Richard Donner. Richard Donner directed probably 75-80% of the film, and another director stepped in. But however, there's a Richard Donner cut, but on the theatrical cut of Superman 2, it's a different director.
Oh, really?
So it's just I don't know why. That's a whole.
That sounds wrong.
That's another
80%.
Because 80 versus 20, and it's not like now where it's like a 30 to 40, or like a 30-70, or like a 40-60% difference. I mean, it's almost down the middle. I'm sure that they can find a way.
Yeah.
But look, long story short, though, Han Solo, they've got a new director now. He's on it. It's Ron Howard, and I think they're sticking with the script. They're sticking with all this stuff. I still think it's actually. I think I'm not. I can't remember. Phil Lord and Chris Miller may have written the script, and I think they're just going with it.
Okay.
It may. In the credits, it may seem written by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, but I could be wrong.
But yeah. But
or
then it
Simon
could say something else.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna do. I mean, if it's gonna be anything like Marvel is known for doing writing a script and then getting a fancy director in just to direct it.
Yeah.
And that's what Marvel's been doing a lot recently. So it
successful.
could just be the script wasn't fully written by the two directors,
It's
and
true.
that Ron Howard is just going to be one, oh, I'm just going to follow the script. Like, it could have been that. It could have been that's why they got fired for creative differences.
Right.
Because they wanted to do something else with the script, and then Star Wars, what I always forget her name, was just like,
Kathleen Kennedy.
no, I can't have you guys do that. This is what I want this script to be.
That's where I
now
want
that
us
I've
to go.
seen it, now that I understand how it's going to roll, I want this script to be just like this, and let's just keep going with it. But then they sort of said, oh well, if you don't, I bet you're going to fire us if you don't do it.
Well, that's Hollywood. For you.
Yeah.
That's Hollywood. Anyways, so that is regarding our movie news topics. And now we're going to jump it over to, actually,
Oh yes, Battlefront 2.
Battlefront 2 gameplay
So,
has been revealed, and
EA
he
has
is going to
revealed it, yep.
go on about this, so take it away, my guy.
So yeah, EA's revealed the Battlefront 2 gameplay, and we got to see a full, it was a pre-alpha, but it was a full show of the Theed Palace. I guess they call it the Theed Palace Invasion, if I remember correctly, off the top of my head. I could be wrong, but the Theed Palace, the map itself, looked amazing. It looked very, very close to what it actually looked like in the movies.
Yeah, that's true.
If anything, it looked even... It looked so realistic. The graphics of the game showed a whole new kind of thing. It was like, okay, this is what it's going to be. Now let's roll with it. And it was like, it was just fantastic.
Right.
I have to say, like, the whole... They introduced something new for Battlefront, which is civilians.
Really?
They want in Battlefront 1, they want anywhere like Neo. I mean, they want really big things. It didn't even look like they were just... I mean, maybe they could have just been like the Ewoks from Battlefront.
Right.
It was literally just, I saw them for like a brief second. But you see, so in Battlefront 1, you see an Ewok and you say you have a blaster and you shoot at it. It doesn't do anything, it just runs back in its hut. It's just a little animation it does.
Right.
And it looks like that's what they're doing for the citizens of Naboo. And it looked like it was just clone, like here's one citizen, they made one citizen model, and then they just expanded it.
Right.
But this is pre-alpha, so we can't really say too bad on it. The fact that they added in civilians is a better and better step. And the heroes that they added in, they showed off Rey.
Oh.
Episode 7 Rey, she had Anakin's, I think they call it Rey's lightsaber. It's Anakin's lightsaber. It's always in my life. It's his lightsaber in my heart. And they also showed off Maul. Maul looked amazing. A lot of people say when they played with Maul, they got really, they backed off. They got scared and everything. And so having those heroes in there seemed to be affecting it.
Right.
They added in battle points. And so here's the thing. They added in battle points.
Right.
You say, I think it was like 2,000 points. Excuse me. It was 2,000 points, and I think you only get battle points via kills, assists, I think.
Right.
Although I don't think there's really a big assist point. I think it's probably just 50 plus or something like that. Kills probably 100.
Okay.
Standard game style. And these points build up, and you then say you get 2,000 points. Congratulations, you have now unlocked the B2 battle droid, super battle droid. It's super battle droid. And it looked really good. It played really good. But my big fear is, okay, you have this point system now. Now let's see how it's gonna work. Like, if I play as Maul, I'm gonna get a lot of kills.
Right. Okay.
And those points are gonna build up. So, honestly, we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to see how everything works. The voices in the game, perfect. They went with the same Star Wars, the Clone Wars TV show voice actors by the sounds of it. But, we'll have to see more and more. Other than that, not too much.
Yeah, sorry, I was just mouthing the Clone Wars. I felt like it. Anyways, thank you very much for that insight on Battlefront 2. I'm sure that you're going to get it. I'm sure.
I'm going to get it. Of course, I'm going to get it.
So, but thank you very much for being on the show today, and thank you very much for watching us today.
Yeah,
if you love Star Wars, subscribe to this YouTube channel. We do Star Wars reviews, Star Wars talk, Rebel Alliance, whatever. We talk about some KOTOR stuff occasionally. It all depends on what we talk about.
Yeah, KOTOR's old now, but maybe they're going to expand. Maybe they're going to do something about it.
Movie.
Yeah, everyone's saying movie. Everyone wants the TV
want
show.
a movie.
I really
do.
You
want a movie too. I mean, we all want movies. But yeah. Anyways, that's the point. Anyways, thank you very much for Luke being here today. And
thank you.
No problem. No, my pleasure. Put her there. So, anyways, but for all your Star Wars updates and our other Star Trek show, Trekkies, look for that. We have a playlist for that in the channel. The channel, you guys check that out too. But thank you very much for watching this video.
Thank you.
And look, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook. But for all of your Star Wars topics or Rebel Alliance, keep it locked on the Super Review Show. Jamie, off to work. We'll see you guys later.